Yo, this your boy T-Top, Top Busy the Bear, King of the State. And right now you're watching rapgrid.com. Huh?
Ness versus Ness in Atlanta. This battle's a long time in the making. I just sell the fight good, brother. You know what I mean? Why should people tune into this?
I mean, at the end of the day, Donovan McDabb in the building. You already know what it is. Ness versus Joe Schmo. Get that shit out of here. Ness versus Joe Schmo. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Ness versus Ness. Nigga, what? Nigga, we over here in front of AMC because we about to film a movie with this battle, dog. Like, at the end of the day, it's been years since I've had a battle. No disrespect to anybody I battled, in the past couple. The only reason I really showed up against Heartless because my girl said he was gonna beat me. You know what I'm saying? But, other than that, man, like, I haven't had a battle I cared about in a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? In a few years, man. This is one that me, my folks, Atlanta, a couple people who's my fans online, they've been wanting to see this for over a decade, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit about to be crazy. At the end of the day, niggas don't do what we do. He don't do what I do. I can do what he do. I rap. That nigga raps. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, actually, at the end of the, I ain't gonna say that I can do everything he does. That nigga shows up and he makes his opponent disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he's rapping, you give a fuck how many bars you bring. You ain't there when he starts rapping. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of them daylight type niggas that removes his opponent from the screen and shit, from the stage. Cause you don't give a fuck about that. Me, you can't do that to me though. You ain't gonna do that to me. Cause I'm showing up, man. I ain't gonna tell everybody what I got up my sleeve, but at the end of the day, yeah, nigga. Ness versus what's this nigga? Ness versus Ness, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: for somebody that's gonna come along and say Ness was hot, then he battled DNA and he's washed up. Ness was hot, then Grind Time left and he's washed up. How do you sell that to these people?
I mean, because at the end of the day, it's certain fights that sell themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Ness versus Ness. I mean, we've had so many comparisons over the years, man. He's a reality show, dark-skinned, husky nigga, bald head that battle raps. I'm a reality show, dark-skinned, husky, bald head nigga that battle raps, and we just so happen to both be named Ness. You know what I'm saying?
So going on the reality show thing for a second, what are you talking about?
Well, everybody knew he was on Making the Band. That was one of the biggest reality shows at the time. I was on the show called The Next Episode that Interscope put on. Actually signed us to Interscope, and it came on Showtime. So a lot of people that seen that, being that it wasn't bigger, all they knew was I was Ness and I was dark skinned, and they kind of got me confused with him and shit. So yeah, we're gonna show you the difference. June 5th, we're gonna show you the difference, man.
What's gonna happen? What do you predict? 3-0, 2-1.
You can't really 3-0 this nigga in the building. You can't. That's what he specializes in, building winning. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like one of them. When a celebrity comes in battle raps, that first round you can't beat that shit. That's like what he does, except he's actually that amp. So live, I got me 2-1. I'm winning rounds 2 and 3. On camera, everybody say I'm a camera battle rapper. So on camera 3-0. But that nigga gonna show up. I know he gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? But
does he have any weaknesses you feel like you can easily exploit?
I think the only weakness that he has is he's battling me. That's the only weakness that he has. I'm like the nigga's kryptonite or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And last thing, he has a lot of momentum lately.
Oh yeah.
Do you think this battle is gonna put both of y'all back to where y'all need to be?
Well, I mean, he's already on his way back to where he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did a good Steams dirty. I'm talking about the good Steams. He did a good Steams dirty. So, and he did it on the Smack stage. So, it's gonna put me in a place. It's gonna put me in a cool little place. If you're a fan of what I do at all, even if you're not a fan of what I do, if you haven't seen me before, you're gonna want to see this one because I'm showing up. I actually care about this one, it's gonna be one of my last ones. So, yeah, June 5th. Aisle 5, nigga.
Oh, last
Atlanta,
thing.
nigga.
Last thing. Don't flop us. Don't flop the right league for it.
Don't Flop is absolutely the right league. They've been the one big league that I've consistently rocked with for the past couple of years. Cause I've been looking at shit like this, man. You know, if I'm not getting the same reactions that I used to get, it's something that I'm not doing. So I took to stay on smaller leagues for a while until I figured that out. Nigga, I'm crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga, his comeback battle was against one of my top 5 in bill collector on Don't Flop, and he went crazy on that. He went absolutely crazy. So I feel like it's no better place to be than Don't Flop for this battle right now.
Punchlines and jokes might not be cool in 2 years. We'd be like last night. Oh, remember when these bars were cool? Remember when this shit was cool? What's up, Quinn? Be like, remember when these things were cool? That's so old now. But guess what? Real shit is timeless, and we'll always be able to watch back.
That's a great angle, but
Facts, man.
I didn't focus too much on what he was gonna bring. I focused more on what I was gonna bring, because like I always say, I battle myself. I don't battle, my opponent too much. I battle more of my last battle, try to do better than I did before. So I never really